Hey, hey, hey. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry, I was fine and dandy until like 5 minutes ago. And then it started to hit me. It's like, holy crap. So I already had a little bit of a pre-cry. And I'm sure it's not that long before I get a second one, maybe. But yeah, I was like, what song am I going to start off with? I had a couple options, and I was like, you know what? Let's start off with the remix of the Pre-Marina song. It's been a fan favorite for years on this channel. It's actually from Final Fantasy XIV, which is a big part of this community to this day. But, and actually, ironically, has a lot to do with how I started my channel, now that I think about it. So that is probably an appropriate song. My goodness, there's a lot happening right now in the chat. Holy moly. First off, we got Rianne with the big, fat $50 holla. My goodness, thank you for that, Rianne. I really appreciate that. That is very kind. We got Moomity with the milestone of 56. We got Daniel with the 33. We got Bryant coming in with the 5 Ether memberships. Thank you very much for all of that. But that's not what y'all are here for, is it? No, y'all are here for, this? Am I supposed to open this today? Am I supposed to open this YouTube play button? Should I? Should I do it? Oh, man. Now, I'm going to go back. What I might do, at least until things settle down, I don't think I'm going to read the messages right off the bat, because I don't want to cry, like, until after I open this. But I'll probably, near the end of the stream, go back and read through those. But I will at least thank them when I see them. So thank you, Bardock, for the 10 gifted memberships right off the bat, man. 10 gifted memberships from Bardock. I appreciate that very much. Let's get the love there. Show some support. Show some emojis. Yeah. So, first off, my sensor is my phone case. It's a pretty cool phone case. It's got Gengar on there and Spirit Tomb on the bottom and Banette. But that's what I'm using to hold up the sensor to all this sensitive shipping info. I don't know why they put that big fat label in the front there with all your info, all your doxing info. But, but yeah. Yo, McCutie coming in with the 50 months. Thank you. I really tried not to overthink what I wanted to do today. You know, I have a loose plan of what I'm going to do, but I didn't want to, like, really have a blueprint. I did type out some, like, bullet points of what I wanted to talk about. And now, this will be a good stream. It'll probably just be about an hour. And I definitely want to at least share some thoughts about what got me to this point. I guess maybe like a somewhat Q&A to an extent. So stick around if you want to hear that, how I got to this point. And yeah, it will be archived if you miss it, so fear not. Yo, Bardock with the 50 as well, too. Thank you, Bardock. I don't know about the goal, but baby steps. But we got to start somewhere, and we got this far, so I'd say this is one giant step in the right direction, getting this silver play button. So thank you for that, Bardock. Thank you, everybody, for being here. 75 likes already. I know we can very well get that to 100. Let me say a little bit in the chat, and then I'll figure out what I want to do first. If I want to open it first, if I want to tell the stories first. But yeah, so in the chat, we got Silva dropping on by. Thank you. Edward's here. Austin is tuning on in. What's up, Fedwin? Darius, welcome on in. McClara is tuning on in the chat. How are you doing, Judd? And we got Angel and McDaniel, Glycine, McMagma, Spoon is here in the chat. Egnarts, welcome on in. Amber Rooney, welcome on in. Rianne, thank you again for the 50. I am going to go back and read that. Don't worry. But thank you. How you doing, Rianne? What's up, Mick? Okay, Christina, Iggy. Oh my gosh, I got to scroll up. Asher's here. Unbroken's here. Draconified. McYumays, welcome on in. Sinister. And of course, McDazzarooney. We got Pajamas dropping on by. And Chez. Chez, you got your Gabe sighting. How you doing, Gabe, by the way? What's up? Alicia, welcome on in, Heart. We also have Moomity. What's up, Pikachu, Kala, and McBliz, McBell, McEdagon. Lisa's here. Bacon Dude is in the house. What's up, Jared? Grant, Bonnie, Most Holy, welcome on in again. Caboose, yo, what's going on, Caboose? Always love Caboose sighting. Hello there, Riley. Bardock, thank you again for the gifted memberships and the donation. I hope you're very well. From one Dragon Ball fan to the next. That's what I always like to say with you. What's up, TJ? How you doing, Rain? Luminary, good to see you, Luminary. Bliggity Black Flash, welcome on in, come on down. Hey there, TJ. Hey there, Emmy. What is going on? And of course, to all the lurkers and everyone in between, thank you for being here. I'm sure we'll have plenty of folks trickle on in, if not right now, certainly through the archive. So feel free to leave a comment on the archive if that's you. Gene coming in with 100. My God. I see what you did there. Extra points for being on brand. 100 for 100K. All right. That's thematic. Yo, Gene, thank you so much, man. That's very kind. I appreciate that. Bardock, add another 50 there to make it 100 as well, too. You guys don't have to do this, but I'm going to tell you right now, real talk, I wouldn't probably still be here today without that. So thank you, realistically. Gene, thank you. Bardock, thank you. All right, I will probably read this because I don't know if he's going to type again, but there's my pops in the chat, Rick M, and he says, congratulations, son. I have never been more proud. I know you're grateful to every subscriber, and you're awesome mods. Lots of love to everyone. Papa Bald. God, it's too early to be crying. Anyway, McRoot. What's going on, McRoot? I'm holding back the tears, chat. Cornholio's here. What's going on, man? Yo. I think I said hello, McDaniel, but I'm going to double down and say hello again. Hey there, Arna. Welcome on in. Chimera, how you doing? What in... All right, well, just because you gifted 10 memberships, Alicia, does not mean I'm going to be nice to you on Final Fantasy XIV. However, that being said, thank you for always putting up with the bullying on Final Fantasy. You're a good one. I'm glad to have met you through that, and it's awesome to see you tune in with these streams. Thank you for the 10. Alicia. What's up, Michael? Hey there, AC of Spades, the winner of the previous Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. I'm actually going through a third Switch 2 giveaway. I think some of the mods have that link if you need it. Just feel free to ask, but the chat's going really fast today, so good luck to you. Bardock's here. Yo, Bardock, my man, you are going all out today with the memberships and the donations. I don't even know what to say, but this is truly incredible. Especially, you know what? Why is a Saiyan doing this much for a Frieza fan? It's like Bizarro world up in here. But no, what? No, Bardock, thank you so much. Pablo coming in with the 39 months. Appreciate that very much. Piggity Pablo. Who else we got? If I miss a comment too, don't take it personal. But I see you there, Angel. I see you there. Let's see who else we got. We got Mamo. What's up, Mamo and George? Mattia, welcome on in. Hey, Diamond, what's going on, man? Hope all is well with you. Yo, Rianne with another frick pick a peck $50 holla. Yep, the 100 for 100. I see what you did there. It's like ESPN's 30 for 30. Now we got 100 for 100. Yo, thank you so much. That is awesome. Well, I'll answer that question, Chimera. So I actually have 6 total Nintendo Switch 2s. One of them are for me. 5 I'm giving away. I've already given away 2. We're currently doing a 3rd one, and there's 2 more on the way. 3 of them are from Walmart, 2 of them are from Best Buy, and 1 of them were from the email invite from Nintendo themselves. So I wasn't able to get one from Target or GameStop, but I could have got one from GameStop, but I just chose not to. But yeah. What's up, Colby? That's the deets on the giveaways, for those that are curious. Hey there, Jeremy, just locking in on those release drops. You know, a good buddy of mine who also has over 100,000 subscribers, Jake Randall. He does a lot of live streams that cover those store drops of consoles. He got really big when the PlayStation 5 first dropped, and of course he did the same thing back when the Switch 2 dropped. So yeah, kind of went through him a little bit and followed his instructions and got the job done. What's up, Sonic fan? Neon coming in with the $10 holla there. Thank you very much, Neon. Hang on a minute. Let me switch the tunes here. Let's go with... Oh, I don't know. Let's go with this one right here. The Chocobo theme. Let's see who else we got. And don't worry, guys. I'm going to definitely... This is an action-packed, fast-paced chat, so I'm going to go back and read some of these comments. I always do on streams like this that are like pretty much milestone streams. What's up, TJ? Welcome on in. Mamo with the 13 months. Let's go, Mamo. Thank you. Okay. So, trying to think, what do I want to do? Like, I got like a loose plan of what I want to do, but I never really decided if I want to open up the play button first or tell the stories first. I'll tell you right now where it's going to go. So, the reason why this is going to be the only stream today is after this stream, I'm going to clear out, well, not clear out, but kind of shift around the top shelf, because where it's going to go is right here, right underneath the word bald, actually. And ironically, yo, Bardock, another 50, man, going above and beyond. Thank you so much, man. And he's right. Good luck on that giveaway. Arna with the 33. Hey, you know what? I appreciate it. I take it. I'll take it. I can't even English, man. My English has left the building. You know, hey, what's up, Luminary? Hey there, Hawthorne. I was initially upset because they did shrink down the sizes of these play buttons, and that was a bit of a controversy for a lot of creators. And initially I was kind of upset about that, but it's actually going to work out perfectly because it's going to just barely fit right there. So, you know what? Whatever. I'll take it. It is going to look nice. I think that's a really good spot for it, right underneath the word bald. And so that's where it's going to be, but I got to figure out what I want to shift around and yada yada. So I'm going to do that tonight, so that way the next stream that I do will be the first stream with the silver play button. Yo, what's up, Jodo Jerry? Welcome on in. Yo, Dazzarooney coming on by with a fat $100 holla. 100 for 100, man. My goodness, Daz. Honestly, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you know what? After I just realized I'm looking at some of my bullet points, I need to open this up first because some of them rely on opening that up first. So let me drink some water. Stay hydrated. All right. You ready, chat? Because I'm about to open it. I think that's for the best to just get it over with. Open that up first. Yo, Mira coming on by. Yo, Mira, how you doing? We also have, yo, Taylor YT, Stellar King. Welcome on back, man. The Kill Sheep, thank you for the GGs. I feel like I'm missing some comments, but yo, Moomity with the $5 holla. Moomity, 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 moomity. I know for many people that's a sound that's you know, stuck with them, you know. My little things that I do to greet people. And certainly Moomity is one of the more famous ones. We got Bardock, man. Another 10. Thank you so much, Bardock, the man with the plan. That is awesome, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay. Hey, what's up, silly artists? Let me do one more last ping, and I hope people aren't upset at me, but just tell them we're opening now. Okay, opening the play button right now. Hop in. And I'm apparently dictating that out loud, even though I don't have to. Oh, man. Okay. And then, let's see. I'll post this right here as well, too, because why not? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to type. Oh my gosh, I have a typo. That bothers me. I can't let it slide. Okay. Why did I drop the link twice? I don't know. Okay. All right. It's definitely catching up to me. Dysart, what's up, Dysart? Scrolling up, we got Pablo dropping a $5 holla. Let's go. Let's go. Nezu, welcome on in. Citra, Crafters here as well, too. Nate. All right. Okay. Stay hydrated. Marcus, thank you for that 4 months. Y'all ready? One last look at the box with the really, like, I'm telling you, man, this label is chock full of doxing info. So I got to be really careful. I don't know why. They even put my full name twice. Like, is that necessary? Just put it once. Anyway, here's one last little look at the YouTube play button box right there. Yo, Amber Rooney coming in with the $50 holla. I'm proud of you as well too, Amber. I'm proud of the mod team, but I'll get to that later. I'm definitely gonna get to the mod thank yous and all that jazz. But okay, let's do it. Let us do this. You know, it would be funny if it was a typo on it. What if it said that Blad Gamer or the Bald Gamer? And then I'd have to, like, you know, just file the complaint. It's possible. I'm joking about it, but that could happen. All right. Oh man, imagine, right? Yeah, the ball gamer, right? Okay. Wait, what? Oh, there's taped here too. I thought there was just 2 segments. I don't have a knife, which typically I do, but I can't find it, so I'm just gonna have to roll with this. Okay. Gotta scratch my face all over the place. Okay. What's fatter, Snorlax or this freaking microphone arm? All right, anyway. Ooh, It's not there. They forgot to put it in. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Okay, so we got a little insert here. Now, actually, I wasn't expecting this. It says, well, actually, let me make sure there's no doxing info here either. Okay. Well, it has this little insert here, so I guess I'll go ahead and I'll read that. You know, hey, Bardock with another 10, man. That's true. Let's see if we can bump it up to 150 likes, chat. What's up, Bat Dog? Okay. It says, do you remember your first subscriber? Actually, I don't think I do because I had subscribers. I don't think they had their notification turned on to publicly show themselves as a subscriber. However, it says chances are you do. Well, guess what? We're already off to a bad start because I don't. And we know that you'll definitely remember your... Wow, they're putting me on the spot here. Maybe I shouldn't read this. I don't even know. Who was my 100,000 subscriber? Anyway, yo, listing coming in with the $20 holla. Man, now I feel bad for reading this letter. You know what? The heck you, YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just skip that part. It says, your fans may have found you while searching YouTube. Learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you may have more stories to share, which I'm going to share today, by the way. Sit tight. I'm going to share some of those stories with your community. And we know your fans can't wait for you to amaze them even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1 million subscriber, we may just write to you and ask, do you remember your 100,000 subscriber? And I'll still be able to say no, because, you know, I could probably just go back and fact check during the live stream, but people could just say I was your 100,000th, you know, you don't know. But anyway, hey, that's a very heartfelt letter. Yo, well, wait a minute. Before I show off the silver play button, let me scroll up here real quick. Let's see. Yo, Bronco, thank you for the 5 as well, too. I'm glad I can make you all laugh even now. Joker coming on in with the 100. Thank you so much, Joker. It's actually a small play button, but nevertheless. They shrunk down the sizes, but it's a big achievement. So, hey, what's up, Hugo? All right, chat. You ready? You ready? Actually, that is a great point. You know what? That's a great point. Yes, I do remember my first subscriber. It was me. I was my first subscriber. Actually, real talk, if I'm being serious, it probably would have been like either my pops, or it could have been Dragon Scale, who was our longest running channel member, but we were co-workers at the time, and he was one of the first persons I shared it with. Or it could have been Michael Craythorne, who's another long-standing member that also I was co-working with. It's probably one of those three. Or me. It's probably me. I subscribe to myself. Ayo, Lisa with the $5 holla. So thank me for getting things started. Lisa, that's very kind. I appreciate that. Okay, so chat. Well, what's this actually? It says, congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Chat. I'm tripping out. I thought when I looked at this at a glance earlier, I thought they were just saying my name. But this is hilarious. So they have this little card here, okay? Well, you can't see it. And anyway, it said it was inspected by Rick. And I'm Rick. That's my name. So a guy named Rick, I don't know if they're going to see this or watch this, inspected my doggone silver play button. What is this? What is this? Did they do that on purpose? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, man. If your award was damaged during shipping, please contact Rick. Oh, I'll let him know. Don't you worry about that. I'm the biggest critic of Rick. That's for sure. Rick, I don't know if you're ever going to see this in a million years, but yo, that's funny. Oh my gosh, what are the odds of that? Wait, let me see. All right, they got the typing right. That's too good to be true. I swear to God, look. Let me try to focus this. It says inspected by Rick, see? Packaged with great care by Rick. What in the frick pick-a-peck? All right, anyway. Okay, so. It's actually a lot lighter than I thought. Anyway, but let's get that the frick out. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, check it out, chat. Hang on, just in case it like shows weird reflections. Boom. Look at that. There it is. There it is. And it says it right. That bald gamer. Right there. You can see my my key light prompter. Yo, there it is. Presented to that bald gamer for passing 100,000 subscribers. We did it, chat. We did it, Sora. Now wait a minute. So yeah, so hold up. So this is gonna go essentially right here. Yeah, that'll look nice. It'll be right above my head and right below the bald thing. That's gonna look perfect. That's gonna fit just nice, chat. Just nice. Yo, let's go. Heck yeah, chat. There it is. Woo! We did it. It doesn't have a back stand, but it does have these little hooks. Well, inserts for hooks or whatever. So, man, and it includes these wipes that I'll re-wipe it with. And all that jazz. Yeah, it's very shiny. So much so that I had to be careful what it reflected. I almost forgot about that. Okay, so let me get all these things back up again, and I'm gonna share some stories with you all about how we got up to this point. It is shiny. It is a very, very shiny, chat. Let me get my my bullet points here. Okay. So yeah. I mean, a lot of the stuff I might say some of you might know, but I'll just give you a little rundown of pretty much where it all began. So like, hang on a minute, let me drag this down right here. Let's do that, shall we? Whoop. There we go. Also, if you've ever wanted to see me with hair, I'm gonna share a picture of me with hair. It's very blurry though, but nevertheless, stay tuned for that. So, dang, Chimera. Well, now you know. Yeah, one more look at it, chat. Look at that. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Right there. Right there. So, around 8 or so years ago, I started this channel as a way of, just trying to be productive in my spare time while I was working a pretty steady job in engineering. And again, how I mentioned earlier, that's some of my first subscribers are probably coworkers from that job. And a couple of them are still here to this day, which is just kind of crazy that they stuck around through the very, very, very beginning, like day one. Not even day one, like day -5. So, but, I didn't really think anything of it at the time. I just wanted to learn some editing skills, learn how to use Photoshop and things like that, and just meet some new people. And, what many of you may not know is I actually almost quit, like, after about, like, 8 or 9 months. That first 8 or 9 months was just editing, getting used to the software, getting used to the platform. I didn't do any streams. Well, I did maybe, like, some test streams just to see what was up, but it wasn't anything serious or anything to write home about. But, it was one of those things where I was like, I don't know if I'm cut out for this. There was a lot of, back then and still to this day, it could take a lot of time, but something told me to just give streaming a solid shot before throwing in the towel. And so I decided that I'd stream my first ever playthrough of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And so that was my first, like, serious playthrough. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy. I've told this story before, the story of Final Fantasy. It's called Final Fantasy because Square Enix, well, it was Square at the time, or I think it was called Squaresoft at the time. They were about to go under, and they just did one last hurrah game, and they called it Final Fantasy because that was going to be their Final Fantasy. And kind of like me with streaming that Breath of the Wild, I was like, all right, well, I'll stream this, and whatever happens, happens, and then that could just be the last thing that I do. But to my surprise, the algorithm for some reason took to that stream series. And for a smaller channel, by the time I beat Breath of the Wild, I had gained like 300 subscribers, which is a pretty big deal for just streams. And I don't know why the algorithm took to that, but you know, it one thing led to another, and I was like, you know what, I could probably get the hang of this, and decided to stick it through and keep going. And you know, I've seen a lot of people come and go since then, but regardless of how positive or negative some of those interactions were, you know, I'm grateful to have met those people, the lessons learned from and with those people, and the support given that helped me get to this point today. Now, I wanted to share something with you here, too. Now, some of you don't know this, but I started... Well, you know what? Let me explain this to you here. So, basically, I studied theater and performed intensely through my youth and my young adult years. So much so that I have this cool little picture here. Next Broadway star. That was me my senior year in high school. Now, back then they called me Richard. I'm Rick. But, yeah. I was voted by my peers to be the next Broadway star. Now, that said, it's an old photo. You know, YouTube wasn't a thing back then. So I'm sure that very well could have said next YouTube star. But hey, we did it. And that's a pretty cool little photo I wanted to share of my younger years. So even back then, you know, people, I guess people believed in me and saw something in me that maybe I didn't see, but it was there. You know, that spark, or whatever you want to call it, was there. And so it's nice to see it kind of just pay off, you know, after all the years. And this is the part where I may potentially cry. But, you know, to my grandmother who raised me, you know, she sadly left us back in 2014. And she was my biggest supporter up to that point. And I just want to say, wherever you are, thanks for doing your best with me. You know, I've always struggled. I've always wished that I could go back. You always hear these questions. Like, if you could have dinner with someone for 1 hour, who would it be? And it's her. I would love to go back and just give her a hug and say thank you. And, you know, that's a missed opportunity. You know, I'm sure she was very aware that, you know, I loved her and all that jazz and yada yada, but, you know, just to do it one more time would have been something really special. And, so, hey, wherever you are, this one's for you. Thank you. Michael, I was just talking about you. How YouTube was putting me on the spot and asking me who my first subscriber was. And I said it might have very well been you. And there's Michael with that 85-month milestone. Man, that's impressive. Yeah, you certainly would have been one of the first, like 10. So, hey, thank you for being here, man, and thank you, Magma, for the 5 as well, too. Whew. I'm trying to get through the tears there. But yeah, let me put down this picture as well. But you know, this right here, trying to not let it reflect anything from my background, or foreground rather. This right here proves that YouTube and content creation in general, it's not a race. Not all streams or videos are going to do well. Not all streams or videos are going to have a lot of people watching. Not all streams or videos are going to have a lot of viewers. People are going to get busy. People are going to grow up. People are going to have different responsibilities. They're going to have families, have different jobs, be without a job, have to make ends meet. You know, interests change, people change. But, you know, as long as you keep with it and stay consistent and adapt to taking some risks, then you can accomplish this too. You can accomplish this too. Anyone watching this right now, if you really wanted to, you could do it. And, you know, I remember I was thinking that very same thing many years ago. I think the first YouTuber I watched was an Angry Video Game Nerd. And that was back when I was in college. Showing how old I am. And it was, I think it was back in 2007 was I first started watching him. And I think he started in like 2006 or 5. But certainly one of the founding fathers of gaming YouTube. And, you know, I watched him. I was fascinated. Really good rewatch value. And just an overall fun guy. I actually met him in person as well, too, which was very cool. And, but, you know, it was through him, and there was a company called Screw Attack, which some of you old uns might know as Screw Attack, but then they eventually became Death Battle, which I'm not entirely sure. Is that still around? I think Death Battle's still around. But, you know, Screw Attack, Angry Video Game Nerd, Metal Jesus Rocks, The Gaming Historian, you know, folks like that I used to start off and watch. And I think most of them are still around. With the exception of Screw Attack. Yeah. Yo, Bardock with the 22, man. Hey, short and sweet, loud and proud. I appreciate it, man. What's up, Axel? Welcome on in. But, and I remember sitting there and watching some of their videos, and I was like, you know what, this looks pretty fascinating. Maybe one day I'll give it a shot. And that was my toughest obstacle, was just putting my foot down and just doing it. And they often say, you know, the toughest part about starting YouTube is starting YouTube. It's just getting to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm going to do this. And once you cross that hurdle, you know, the rest is just figuring it out and going with the flow. But that's certainly the toughest spot. And yo, Hayden with the 16 months, man. Hey, thank you. And eventually I got to the point, you know, none of those channels that I watched at the time streamed, but eventually Screw Attack became Game Attack, and then they started to stream. Now that was on Twitch, but nevertheless, you know, I saw how much fun they had. I you know, saw the community rally behind them, and I was like, you know, this just really does seem like a lot of fun. And just eventually, one thing led to another, and I got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And, you know, I remember my very first stream in the sense of that Breath of the Wild series. It is archived, by the way. I didn't have any fancy overlays. It was just literally the gameplay and a webcam, a couch. Kirby was there. Where's Kirby? Here's Kirby. Kirby was there day one, if I'm not mistaken. So here's Kirby. I'm about to knock stuff over. Yeah, good old Kirby. So, are you going to behave today? Because last time you knocked out the power. Anyway, yeah, Kirby was there. And, but yeah, no, that really is like the toughest thing, is just getting to the point where you can do it. I'm going to play the moon theme, because we took this channel to the moon, as the saying goes, from DuckTales. And it's also a fan favorite song that I like. But, yeah, I mean, just, I didn't really think anything would come of it, and y'all proved me wrong. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not better than anybody. I've never said I was perfect. I've never said I was better than anybody. And I've certainly made my fair share of mistakes. I've met some good people. I've met some people that I've had run-ins with. Some of those run-ins are unfortunate. I wish maybe things had gone better, but it's all a learning process. And whether it was good or bad, I appreciate those times. And, you know, on that note too, you know, to the mod team, I know the mod team has seen a lot of changes over the years, but again, whether good or bad, if you were part of that mod team, you did help me get to this point. So I am grateful for that. I'm not forgetful of that. So thank you to all the mods, both old and new. And regardless of where you're at in life or where we're at, I wish you the best. I really do. And hey, yo, Mary. It's been a journey. I want y'all to give the hearts in the chat to the mod team. Can we do that? Can we get some hearts in the chat to the mod team? Big old mod appreciation there. Hey, what's up, Sinister? What's up, Rat? Hey there, Terminator. Hey there, Shay. Chance to say hello to some people I missed earlier. What's up, Freddy? I love seeing those hearts. Positive vibes. Dang, Crisis. I'm actually doing better than I thought. I'm not crying as much as I thought. But to be fair, this is like round 2. We had our first round when we reached 100K. So, I've gotten a lot of tears out of the way. Hey, what's up, SM? Hey there, Savage and Tammy. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Here it is right here. And just so you know, it is super reflective. Holy moly. It's going to go right here. Basically, right there, front and center. Right underneath the bald word and above my bald head. There's a theme of baldness in a line right there. Hey, what's up, the shiny? Hey there, Asmo. Welcome on in. That is kind of funny, though. It's too much baldness. Oops, all bald. Hey, what's up, Chespin and Rollins? Thank you, thank you. Moomity with another $5 holla. If you have any questions, I thought about maybe doing a Q&A, and I still probably will. But feel free to ask. I mean, about, like, any, like, you know, creator questions. Now would be the time. Or anything like that, or any questions about, you know, how I got here and yada yada. But I think I covered a lot of things. Also, feel free to let me know. I mean, I asked this last time when we reached 100K. But again, feel free to let me know. What was your first video or stream of me? Or what helped you find this channel? Let me know. Man, I can't believe it's already been 40 minutes. Oh, man. Dang, I think he's closer to Boomer, but he's the one right before. So, interesting question, though. Ah, Giratina. A lot of people did probably come from that Giratina. Really, Mary? Was it the Raikou hunt? I thought you were here before that, but that kind of makes sense. What made you want to tune into Raikou, of all things? Dang it, nobody. He says, who's your favorite Discord mod? And logged into Final Fantasy for the first time in 300 days recently. Dang, Moobity. Hey, thank you, Matty Ice. Oh, man. You've been thinking about getting into streaming, you don't know where to start and things you don't need? Just start. You don't need anything fancy other than a computer. You gotta have that. Or phone, I guess. But you don't need anything fancy. In fact, I wouldn't recommend anything fancy right off the bat, because, you know, you could start doing it and then realize, you know what, I hate this. And then you're stuck with stuff that, you know, you spent money on and you can't get rid of, you know? So, but no, just do it. You know, just come up with a plan of, like, what you want to do. Like, what kind of channel you want to do. Just do it, you know? Hey, what's up, Steph? I know that's easier said than done, trust me. If anybody knows it's easier said than it's me. It's been 8 years. Oh, you know what? One thing I forgot to mention, too, is I'm 38 years old. I'm about to be 39. And, it always makes me... I'm always amused by topics like, you know... Are you too old to be a YouTuber? You know, little news articles. Is it too old? Is this too old? And the fact that I'm still growing to this day at 38. But I started this at 30. Roughly about 30 years old. Could have been 28, but I dragged my feet for a couple years there before I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. But you're never too old, honestly. Hang on, let me see this here. But do you collect Pokemon cards or just play the games? So I used to collect Pokemon cards, but I don't really keep up with them anymore. I try to just put my money towards other things. But I do love the artwork. I do play the app, the TCG app. Aw, thank you, Holy. Dang, Crisis. What's up, Jake, by the way? Was it around the Sword and Shield release? From Lunala and Almanite Hunt. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. Hey, thanks for sticking around, Marcus. Hey, no problem, Fedwin. Enjoy your night. Rakers, what's up, man? You came in with the BDSP shiny hunting. That was really a good stretch of shiny hunting. You know, a lot of people give BDSP a lot of flack, but, you know, rightfully so, because the resets were really slow, and there were some other issues with it as well, too, but you know, hey, it helped do a good thing for me. What's your favorite shampoo brand? Well, I actually have an answer for that. Even though I don't use their shampoo products, I think they make them. I think Dollar Shave Club makes shampoo. And if they do, then that's it. I use their body wash. I use Dollar Shave Club. Razor blades, body wash, things like that. Yo, what's up, other Jake? Yeah, we got 2 Jakes for the price of 1 here today. Ah, yes, the Zapdos Dynamax streams. Yo, what's up, Captain Ace? Dang, Tammy. The olden days. Whew. How is that? That's not exactly where it's going to be, but... Yeah, I mean, I'll make it look a little bit more official. But that's essentially where it's going to be. That's essentially it right there. Check it out, chat. Isn't that cool looking? Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Blaze? Dang. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. What's up, Mick? Okay, you never would have shiny hunt if it weren't for finding your streams. Really? What was your first shiny hunt? Really, Rian? Splatoon's 3s. They're doing pretty good things with Splatoon. I know a lot of fans are excited about that spin-off game that's coming out. I don't know if I'll play it, but I definitely plan to do, you know, some Donkey Kong Bonanza, some more Zelda stuff. Oh, yeah, and just a reminder, so either this weekend or Monday, I haven't decided yet because it is a holiday weekend here in the States. So there's no stream tomorrow, by the way, which is the 4th. But within the next few days, I'm starting that shiny lock of, that 100K shiny lock of Pokemon Scarlet Switch 2 edition. So that'll be the first series. Also, for those that are curious, yes, that'll be a full screen stream. It'll be a full screen series. So be on the lookout for that. Oh, it's all good, Chimera. But give him my regards, man. Give Grydeth my regards. Oh, Sauce is a good guy, too, Tammy. He's a good man. Another bald fella. Another bold shiny hunter. Ah, dang, Emmy. Yo, what's up, Xavier? I mean, to be fair, it was going to happen pretty quickly. I did try to stall. I think I stalled for about 20 minutes before I opened it. But even so, we're still here. We're still here. It's going to be... I'm going to make some shifts, some adjustments here. But that's essentially where it's going to be. Yo, what's up, Funky? Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, there's Golden Frieza. We got Yoda and Palpatine right there. Mary, say it. Do it. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? We got Steiner and Beatrix from Final Fantasy IX right here. Yep. Believe it or not, this one was the most expensive. All right. I'm not like... This isn't like a flex by any means for money-wise. I'm just curious about how much y'all think. So this is a display, which means it's essentially a magnetic metal poster. How much do you think this Yoda one was? This Yoda versus Palpatine was? If you had to guess. Hey, see you around, Egnarts. I'm trying to see if I remember. I don't remember the exact amount, but I will say it was between... So the rest of these... So this Frieza one was 50. This Steiner one was 50. But this one was a limited edition one. It's numbered. It's got a number on the back. And it was between $150 and $200. Yeah. But I was like, you know what? That's so cool. I love Yoda. I love Palpatine. I'm going to get it. And it's a tax write-off because it's part of my display. So it's a part of my business. Oh, man. No, it's not a metal wall. It's just magic, I guess. Because there is it's being hung up by a magnet, so I don't know. But it's not a metal wall. I don't know how they do it. But, oh, you know what? No, the magnet part is on the metal part, and then on the other side is like an adhesive. That's what it is. There's an adhesive on the other side. So, but anyway. Hey, what's up, Colin? Hey there, pumpkin plushness. Yeah, well, it is magic, though. It's being held up by magic. Modern magic, right? Oh, man. Wait, which one was that, Mary? What's up, Plastic Brick? Yo, thank you, thank you, thank you. The good old BSB days. That would be crazy if this was a metal wall. Hey, what's up, Black Swan, by the way? But yeah, you know, because a lot of this wall had, like, gaps. And I was like, you know what? Let me just invest in something that'll fill in those gaps. So I think they fill it out pretty nicely. I think it's filled out pretty nicely there. Oh, please do, Mary. Please do. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah, hi again, Pumpkin Plushness. But yeah, this will be archived for those that want to see it. Or if you missed the live, you know, fear not about that. And again, thank you for those donations. I did say I was going to go back and read those. Let me do that now real quick. Let's see. Let's go here. So I can go to my super chat history. Right here. Supers. See all. Okay. So we're going down, down, down to Rianne was the first one there. And she said, "Whoop, there it is." 100K and the silver play button. Your community, the mods, and myself are so gosh darn proud of you. You deserve this. We appreciate you. Let's get those silver hearts in the chat, y'all. Let's do it. Let's get those silver hearts, chat. Oh, no problem, Bevins. Hey, thank you again, Rianne, for that $50 holla there. Bardock followed up there. He said with the 50, he said, soon we will see that gold play button. I don't know about soon, if at all, but maybe certainly probably within a decade. But hey, if it happens, it happens. Getting that gold play button, getting that no subscribers, that never really was a goal of mine. Now this was. I did want that check mark. I did want that silver play button. It's good to have a goal, you know, so hey, we did it. I'm going to say too, as well, and I'll probably repeat this twice. It'll probably be the last thing I say on the stream, but... I'm not going to sit here and just crap on people that didn't believe in me, because that's not what it's all about. So instead, I'll take the high road. And I'll just say, to all of you who believed in me, we did it. And to those that didn't believe in me, I did it. So there you go. So thank you to everyone that believed in me. And, you know, we did it. We did it. Oh, man. Yeah, I thought about that. Like, how did I want to word that? And I think that's a fair way. I think that's a fair way to word that. Hey, thank you, Edgar. Oh, man, I don't know. Dang, Xavier. I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh, man, you're a funny guy. No, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Like I said, I don't want to tell stories, but I do have stories I could tell. I certainly didn't have... There was one person in particular that was really close to me. Right off the bat when I first started the channel, and they didn't believe in me. They didn't want me to do it. But, hey, here I am. Yo, what's up, Emperor Pikachu? Congratulations on that, that first Switch 2 win. But, I was gonna say something else, but I'm definitely forgot. Hey, what's up, Allie? Hey, thank you, Hero Green. Thank you, Allie. Scrolling back up to the rest of those donations. Gene said, hello, Mr. Bald. Congrats on 100K. Well, thank you again, Gene. Bardock again said, "All leave a like and subscribe before my money runs out." What's ironic is you did a bunch of crap after that as well too. But thank you, Bardock. Yeah, no, I don't know if I deserve this more than anybody. You know, I've told this story as well too, but when was that? 2008. That was like 17 years ago. So back in like 2008, I got into a near fatal car accident, and it was really bad. It was a high-speed car accident. It was a hit and run. I flipped over the interstate railing. You know, the car rolled down a ditch multiple times. When the airbag hit me, I blacked out, and it was really bad. That's how I got these 22 stitches on my forehead. But they did a good job. You can't really... There it is, right here. You can see the mark right there, kind of. So I had 22 stitches on my forehead. Broke out some of my teeth, broke my ribs, but that was certainly one of the better outcomes to what it could have happened, especially if I hadn't worn my seatbelt. But anyway, my point is, you know, when that happened, I remember I was kind of bedridden for a bit, and I asked myself, you know, why me? Why did I survive when so many good people out there aren't as fortunate? And you know, and people would always tell me, hey, you know, you have a purpose, or maybe you haven't served your purpose yet. And who's to say if this is it or not? But this certainly very well could be that purpose, is being here for you all, having this community, and doing what I'm doing here on YouTube. So if I was able to help you, if there are any ups or downs, or provide you with a cozy, safe place or whatever, you know, I'm not going to get too sappy, but if I was able to do that for you, then hey, I'm grateful for that. Maybe that's why I'm here. So hey, there you go, Christina. So yeah, I don't want to get too sappy. I don't want to get too sappy, but yeah, that's, here we are, and together we did it. So yeah. I think I've said just about all I could say. I might elaborate more down the road with like a Q&A. I might ask you guys to do on a community post like a Q&A or something. But other than that, I think that pretty much covers all my bullet points for the most part. Let me finish these donation things. So Rian said Gene is right, 100 for 100. Neon said 100,000. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Daz said, from me to you for this really special moment. We are really happy and proud of you on 100K and that play button, Bald. We love you so much. Hey, thank you, Daz. Moomity, a very awesome person getting a very awesome reward. Very well deserved. Thank you, Moomity. Pablo, open it already. Well, we did. By now, we did. Amber said, so beyond proud of you. We love you. So glad I have had the pleasure of being along for the ride. You deserve this and so much more. Amber, thank you. And you know what? Right back at you. Listing said, congrats on 100,000. Thanks for trusting me. And the strategies. Yo, Bronco, thank you for that 5. Joker, he commented. Oh my gosh, on the silver play button. Thank you, Joker. Whew. Man, I think that goes back and covers it all. But yeah, crazy times, man. Community made my life that much better. Hey, Gene, I'm glad we could do that, man. I'm glad we were able to do that. That really is something special. Let's get some hearts in the chat for Gene and just pretty much for anybody. Christina, anybody that was able to help through. Anybody that this community felt welcome in. And just felt like they could be themselves, you know? It's been a long road. I mean, I've made some changes. I've changed content. I've changed as a person. I've done this. I've done that. Hey, yo, Plushes with the 5. Get the membership. That puts us at 50, by the way. I'll tell you what. We'll wrap it up with the Piplup Party, Snorlax, Twerk, and Rowlet Rave, because that did put us at 50. Thank you, Pumpkin. That's very kind. Yeah, no problem. I know it's 4th of July shenanigans for a lot of folks coming on up. But yeah. Kirby Dance, I don't have the animation. on file. Plus, he's a bit dirty. Hey, what's up, Jerry? But yeah, just... I'm sure I'll make a post with a picture of the button and then say some words after the fact as well, too. But just bottom line, you know, you get the gist of it. I'm stretching it out, but just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Just to everybody. Whether a good interaction, whether a bad interaction, you know, hey, just thank you for helping us get to this point. And whether that is good or bad, I do generally wish each and every one of you the best in life. And just seriously, thank you. Thank you for helping us get to this point. Who knows where the future is going to take us, but I have some ideas of what I want to do. And I hope you all are excited to be a part of that. And, yeah. All right. I know as soon as I end, I'm going to be like, you know what? I should have said this. Doggone it all. But what I can do is at least do that Snorlax twerk, the Piplup party, and the Rowlet Rave. So y'all ready? Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Alright, so we'll start off with the Piplup party. Here we go. Chickity chat. Give me 1 second here. Get this all shifted up and ready to go. Okay. All right. Piplup party. Let's do it. Hey, thank you, Pika Cat. Let's see this one right here. Party, join us, party, join us. Thank everybody for believing in me. Here's a Piplup party. Dancing Piplup and some Piplup feet. Hey, there you go. But wait, there's more. We're going to work our way up. Now we're going to do the old Snorlax twerk. So here we go. Many of you haven't seen the Snorlax twerk. What's up, Glycine? But now's your time to shine, because here it comes. Hey everybody, guess what? Here's a big fat Snorlax butt. And he's gonna twerk it just for you, whether you like it or not. Up and down and side to side and round, it's Snorlax. He is twerking and derping and happy for you. He's smiling. Woo! 100K, let's go! Hey, yo! Snorlax twerk in the house. But now, it's the creme de la creme. It is the Rowlet Rave chat. Y'all ready? Because guess what? Here we go. The Rowlet Rave chat. Let's do it. I think that's the right one. No, it's this one. Okay. 1, 2, and a 1, 2, and a 1, 2. Here we go, chat. Yo, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave. Hey, yo, let's go! Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave, Rowlet Rave. Woo! All right, chat. I'm already sweating between the Rowlet Rave and the Key Light, but hey, we did it. We did it, chat. Whew. Let me put this shiny Mega Gengar back up here. You know what I could do? This is kind of an on-the-fly thing, and I think I'm going to do it. Frick it. I just now came up with this idea. Hang on a minute. Let me see what I can do here. Let me turn on some tunes. I think I'm going to sing you all a song to wrap it up. But I didn't practice this at all. So let me see here. Let's see. This is literally on the fly, like very spontaneous. Pika Cat coming in with the 2. Hey, thank you, Pika Cat. Hang on a minute. I gotta like listen to this without spoiling it and see if I get the right key, and then I'll just I'll just wing it. This will be a winged performance. All right. So hang on, let me do a little ping here as well too, and that's when I'm gonna end. As soon as the song's over, I'm gonna end. So. And I'm gonna belt this too. This is gonna be a genuine, like, real deal singing a song here. There's a reason why I was voted the next Broadway star. That's the only time you're gonna really hear me toot my horn. Let's see. Let's get this here. Whew. Okay. All right. 1 second. And then I'll just do it. Go for it. I think I can work with that octave. All right. Y'all ready? Let's go ahead and serenade. Again, I haven't practiced this. In fact, I just said, you know what? I'm going to do this. But, like, I just think it's appropriate. So, what's up, Terrell? All right, here we go. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I am about to cry, I find it all So amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what's a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The records show I took the blows and did it my I did it my way. Whew. Man, that was tough. I was on verge of tears the whole time. Jeez. It was tough to keep a straight note there, and I'm like about to burst out. But hey, I may have done it my way, chat. But we did it together. We did this. We accomplished this together. Whew. Not my best, because it was very emotional. Like, I'm shaky. There's a lot of emotion behind that song. That was a journey. But I wanted to share that with y'all. It felt right. That felt the right thing to do. So, hey, Magma, thank you for that, too. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if my mic peaked. But yeah, it probably could have. but it was a perfect strong choice. No matter what you do in life, make sure you do it your way. And hey, if it's not the right way, then it's a lesson learned. But regardless, believe in yourself. You got this. And hey, thank you, Rianne, for that 20 as well, too. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm still shaking, man. That came from the heart. That really did. It just felt in the moment the right thing to do. But am I going to do Fly Me to the Moon? But that was the old Frank Sinatra there. Law's coming in with the 68 months. Thank you. So close to the funny number. If only I had waited. But yeah, chat. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are great. Thank you for everything. I think that's a good time to end it. Get the jitters out. Enjoy the 4th of July weekend if you are in the States. If you're an international fan. Hey, I hope you have a great day today and tomorrow. Happy Canada Day to those that celebrated it. Gene coming in with one last $20 holla, and McDrew coming through with the 22. Hey, thank you, Drew. Yeah, there it is right there. The silver play button. The record show, as the song said, we took the blows, but we did it our way, and we got it done. And this is the record that shows it. So, chat, I love you. Chat, be kind, be respectful. Thank you for everything. Keep being you. And I will see you here very soon. No stream tomorrow, but very soon. Be on the lookout this weekend. And all that being said, thank you again for 100K. I'm That Bald Gamer, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers. Thank you for everything.